Rutledge from TechRaptor here. I'm with Jeff Hoffman here at TechWeek 2014. Jeff is something of a startup expert, I guess you could say, based on his success. We wanted to pick his brain a little bit, maybe let you guys answer a couple questions. So Jeff, obviously you founded Priceline, you did Colorjar, and achieved success. What's the biggest thing you've learned? You know, the one thing that you would take from that?
By far, the most important lesson I learned was about team. When you start a company, you have to do everything yourself, right? Because you don't have any people. And so some people get in the mindset that as a founder or CEO, they have to run the business. The most important lesson I learned later was the best use of your time is not trying to run the business, it's trying to find people smarter than you to do all the things that you don't know how to do. There's huge parts of it that you can't be good at 10 things anyway, even if you think you are. So you juggle 10 balls just until you get someone who's an expert at number 9 and number 8, etc. So that was the most important thing I learned, that I should spend all my time trying to build a team of really smart people and then just let them do their thing. When I look back at the things we won because we had the best team and everybody knew how to play their position.
That's awesome. That's definitely good advice, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Obviously, the tech industry is becoming very startup focused. In the last 5 years or so, it seems like it's kind of exploded to where the word startup is just key in the tech sphere. And obviously, you've been at it for a while. How have you seen it change over the last couple of years?
Well, the tools are getting better is the big thing. So the expertise, way back when we were first building, before there was the internet, I was launching software companies, right? And learning software, coding in C++ or whatever, there was expertise that took years to build. And today, a kid can create an app in no time, right? A mobile app, because there's SDKs, right? There's all kinds of tool sets and prototypers and things that help you create an app from a higher level language without having to be the level of technical expert that you used to have to be. I think that's the big difference.
That's for sure. And obviously, a lot of companies are now starting to rely heavily on social media. That seems to be a great way to... Some companies have just exploded via social media, and it's helped them launch them. How heavily do you guys try and utilize social media in today's?
There is no way to live without it anymore. The big thing is, we used to be in an economy where the supplier drove sales, meaning I would sell you something. Today, you can't sell anybody anything anymore. You buy something. You buy by using Yelp and review sites. You buy by chatting with your friends on Facebook or tweeting. You buy by your social network. Hey, has anyone ever bought one of these cameras? I'm thinking of buying a new camera. And everyone in your social network talks about cameras and you read reviews. Me as the camera seller, you're not going to buy it because I sit here and buy my camera. So since we buy from our social networks now, the only way to sell anything is to enable people to buy by being part of their social network. You have to play.
So do you think over the next 5-10 years we're going to migrate from salespeople and maybe rely a little bit more on word of mouth from the internet to push products?
I think yes. Yeah. I think that there'll be more salespeople that are technicians, that are people that are crafting messaging and support in the world of social media, and they may never leave the building. So there are some industries where the face-to-face, the human touch will never go away, but there are more industries where people do it because they don't have the right tools, and so I think you are exactly right. There'll be more, social media will take the place of live salespeople in a lot of areas.
Fantastic. Obviously this isn't your first Tech Week. How has it changed last year to this year?
I don't know the numbers. It absolutely feels bigger this year, without a doubt. But what I like is it feels like the networking is more purposeful. A lot more people are gathering to make sure that they're creating relationships. I just see a lot more people saying, hey, we should work together on that. We could outsource this to you. You guys could help us with that. So I like the way that the networking part of Tech Week, it just seems really strong this year. I've been listening in on a lot of conversations of people finding really valuable relationships here.
That's really awesome. This was Jeff from Colorjar.
Yes.
We're at Tech Week 2014. Stay tuned for more coverage.